Hello, everyone. So, how's everyone doing tonight? I see Mach 195. Hello, how are you? Sorry, we're just getting started here. I want to first start off by saying sorry to everyone here who was waiting for some videos this week, this weekend particularly. I personally have not been feeling the best, so I took a few days off, but I did say that I wanted to do a live stream this weekend, and here we are. So I definitely want to get this done. I'm not sure how long we'll be on, but if anybody has any questions, anything they want to talk about, if this is the first time you've been to one of these streams, it's usually pretty laid back, pretty chill. We haven't had too many people lately. We had the most amount of people last time I did this on, I believe it was Tuesday or Thursday night, which was only about 8 people, so I was able to answer all questions, which is really cool. I like answering your guys' questions because you never know, you can never get everything answered in a video, so it's nice to see if you guys have some questions or anything like that, what you guys want to know about, um, anything about me, my journey in crypto, or cryptocurrency in general, like what's going on with the markets, stuff like that, my opinions, all of that. But yeah, so like I said, there's no real big structure for this, but if you could hit that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. That'll help YouTube recommend this stream as well as my other videos to more people, meaning more people will be able to learn about cryptocurrency and hopefully eventually get the prices to go up a little bit. So definitely, definitely cool. But it looks like we have 4 people, so thank you. Hello. I hope everyone's having a nice night. I appreciate you guys taking some time to come hang out. So again, if you have any questions, leave them in the live chat. I'm happy to answer. And if you think of any questions after the stream has ended, make sure you're a part of the Discord server. We have a channel over there called AMA Questions, so that will allow you to answer any questions or ask any questions for the next time we do a stream. So I went ahead and just threw the link to the Discord server in the chat if you guys are interested in joining. It's a great place to stay up to date on everything going on with me, Bitcoin tips, cryptocurrency, and you get to meet some new people in crypto. Everybody's kind of talking about different sites, tips, tricks, and ways to earn. So definitely a really cool place. But yeah, well, again, looks like we've got 5 people, so welcome to the new person. Again, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the chat. I'm happy to answer them, or at least do my best to answer them. But yeah, so as you can see here on the stream, I just have it on the Coin360 site. Looks like Bitcoin is down a little bit, as well as most of the other markets, which is pretty typical. You know, if Bitcoin's going to go down, so are the other coins. If Bitcoin's going to go up, so are the other coins. So, um, like I said, seems to be just pulling back a little bit, but, you know, we usually have a few days like this where it's, you know, down a little bit, but hopefully this is a good sign and we can, you know, see some new all-time highs in the coming days here, you know, 60,000 and up. So I think that'll definitely be something we'll see in the near future here. But hello, Bubbles. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you were able to join. Um, since you're here, what we can actually do here is switch to talk about Roller Coin. I do have a video that I'm going to be releasing on this site tomorrow morning. I'm getting back on the upload schedule. So if you guys are interested in everything that I've learned about this, make sure to tune in tomorrow morning. But here's the progress that I've made so far. So far, it's looking pretty good. I went ahead and spent most of the RLT coins that I had and got these Clover Luck miners or Luck of the, what are they called here? Clover Lovers. So I'm up to 3.52562 petahashes, which is actually earning me about 0.002 RLT, and I have it split 50-50 between Bitcoin and RLT, which I talk about in the video why I kind of went with that as a method. But so far, I'm really enjoying the site. I've really liked it so far. I've got about as many miners as I can right now for the RLT that I have, but so it's definitely really cool. But hello to everybody who's coming in now. I appreciate everybody being here. But Scott, I see you ask, can you mine without electricity being burned? Are you talking about specifically in the Rollercoin game here, or are you talking about mining at home? If you're talking about the game, you don't need to worry about your electricity bill going up. It's just going to be whatever electricity you're using um, to have your computer on and get on the website. If you're talking about mining at home with GPUs or ASICs, you will have to use electricity, and it will make your power bill go up a significant amount. Um, and if you want to do mining but not at home, you can look into cloud mining. We talked about on the last stream that it was Dual Mine is a really good company that's doing some mining stuff for cloud mining. But yeah, if you want to mine at home, Scott, you will have to see some of your power bill, go up a little bit, which is something to think about. I think right now my RX 580 rig. Yeah, hey Scott, glad to have you here. I appreciate you taking time out of your night here to tune in and hang out. But like I was saying, if you my RX 580 rig right now with the five of them, because I have five on it. I had to move one around because of some power issues. Uses about $2.88 a day in power, so that comes out to about $90 a month extra, and that's with my power bill. So it's going to depend on what your power costs in your local area, but altogether with my two rigs running, it's about $180 extra per month. So that's something to think about when getting into mining, whether it's GPUs or ASICs, or if you're mining like Monero on CPU, that's something as well. But you will see an increase in your power bill. Now, the exact number, like I said, is going to depend on the hardware that you have, how often you're mining, how much power your hardware uses, and of course your power bill, what you pay for power. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. But hopefully that answered your question there. But yeah, so welcome to everybody. It looks like we're up to 7 people already, and we've only been going for about 8 minutes. So this is actually already really successful, which is super cool. I'm glad everybody was able to stop by and say hello. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the live chat. I'm happy to answer them, at least to the best of my ability. So definitely all having a good time here. Hopefully we get to meet some new people and all learn about cryptocurrency. So it actually looks like we've jumped up to 9 people. So welcome. Make sure you guys hit that like button to help YouTube recommend this live stream. And hey, Kenshawn, how are you? Good day. Glad to see you here. But yeah, we're all having a good time so far. Answered a few questions, but Scott said that's fair. Thank you. I would also want to buy a faucet collector. Would that be a good investment? Scott, I would say that is a perfect investment. I bought that, let's see, probably 3 or 4 years ago. Did not regret it at all. They since have changed to their yearly subscription, where you do have to pay every year. But I believe faucet collector. Yes, so it's let's see, $11.99 a year. But from the testing that I have done, if you set this up and used it only on free Bitcoin, you would make that $11 back in the first month. So that's ignoring that you can actually use up to like thousands of faucets. I mean, there's hundreds and thousands of faucets on there that you can set up and use. But the only thing I will say to caution you about this and other faucet bots is you do run the risk of having your faucet account banned, which could be something that, you got to weigh that plus or negative, because if you get banned, you might not be able to, collect on the faucet anymore, whether you use the bot or yourself. But with the faucet collector, you're running 24/7, 365 days a year, claiming, so you would be earning more. So personally for me, I've been using it for, 2 or 3 years, maybe 4, and I've had no issues with accounts. But that's my experience. You could have a different experience. I don't know how each faucet does their bot protection and how strict they are, but I would recommend this to anybody who's in the market for a bot for faucets. This works great and is 100% worth the $12. I would, yeah, this is one of the best bots I've ever seen. So, and it's reasonably priced too. The $12, like I said, you'll make that back very quick, especially if you're using more than one faucet. But I'm also late for the Roller Coin account. Made it and it went away. Very good site. I'm great. Thanks, brother. Hope everything here is holding and having to be profitable. Yeah. So far, I'll bring it back up here for you. I know we were just talking about it briefly, but I know you were here on Thursday night, but this is what I've gotten so far. I am releasing a video tomorrow morning on this more in depth, what I've done, my thoughts, and initial testing and stuff like that. But we've got a pretty good amount of petahashes going already, which is nice to see. So I will be continuing to do the weekly update videos that we have talked about in the past on the past live streams. So those will be pre-recorded, and then we can always talk about these because I do plan to do at least one live stream like this a week for the near future to kind of chat with you guys and see what you guys are interested in, and if you're liking what's going on the channel, or if there's anything else you guys want to see. Um, but yeah, and so far everything is doing pretty good. Cryptocurrency's down a little bit, but like I said here a minute ago, I think it'll just go back up here in the next few days. You got to ride. I wouldn't be concerned about this. No sign of like a bear market or anything. It's down, what, 1% on the day. But let's see here. Let's look at the week. All right, TradingView. All right. So yeah, you can see here, 1%, it was already lower than this a week ago. So nothing to be concerned about, just a little bit of a dip in the market. But Bubbles asked, how many Bitcoin have I made from the Faucet Collector bot? That's a hard question to ask because I used it mainly on free Bitcoin, which allowed me to get a withdrawal over every week, which was 30,000 Satoshis or more. So, go ahead and, use the multiply 30,000 by a week, times that by, at least 100 weeks that I had it running, maybe 150 some weeks. But I also had it running on CoinPot faucets for a while, and then things like CoinToPly and a couple other third-party faucets that were on the list that didn't work too well. But, I would say, like I said, I made the $12 I spent back, within the first month. But hopefully that helped you a little bit there. But Scott said, oh, okay, thank you. Don't know why they banned you. I personally have not been banned, but a lot of faucets frown upon the use of bots and can ban you. So that's something you want to think about when setting it up. Do you want to run the risk of getting banned and not being able to sign into your account? So that's just something to think about. I personally have not been banned, but it is possible. SJE said, hi, if I want to buy a coin to invest in, how to know what a good coin is investing that is not expensive? So that's a really good question. When I'm looking for a coin to invest in, I want to find a coin, you said not expensive, so you're going to be looking at smaller project coins, depending on what your, depending on what your version of not expensive is, because like if you think $36 a coin for DOT is not expensive, then that's a little different. When you say not expensive, I'm thinking $10 or less a coin, preferably $1 or less. But for me, I think find a coin that has a good team, an active Discord or Telegram or however they do it, a good plan. A coin can have a really active team, have great development, but if they don't have a plan, that coin's not going to get much higher in value. And find something that you would think is something you would use. So like if their use case is specifically for online purchases in technology, is that something that you would use if it became what their white paper says? So look for a project that's put together, has a white paper, stuff like that. And it's really just going to be personal preference and judging what you think is going to be good. But Moke1195 said, what game is that? That is Rollercoin. Again, I have a video coming out tomorrow on this coin here, but what I'll do is go ahead and, just put my link in the description there. If you want to sign up, it's free. You do not have to invest in this site, and it allows you to start making money right away using their game section on the site. It's called Rollercoin. We talked about it in the stream Thursday night, and I actually recently have started playing quite a bit after that stream, but links in the chat. Big Dirt Justification, Big Dirt Identification maybe, heard about your channel from Ninja Faucet. Hey, well, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I do. I am friends with the owner of Ninja Faucet, and he agreed to share that tweet on Twitter today, as well as in his Discord. And I do see down a few. I'm not skipping over your other question here, Moke, but Scott said I meant on YouTube. To touch on that, I don't know why they banned my channel. They claim that my other videos were spam or scam. And, I don't think that they were. The idea and goal of the Bitcoin Tips channel has always been to help people learn how to make money online using cryptocurrency. There are some ways that people can lose money, and I try to make that as clear as possible in all of my videos. Like this site right here, you can come up here and deposit Bitcoin. Would I recommend doing that? Probably not. If you have some Bitcoin to deposit, yes, it will help you on the site. I think this site's trusted, but never deposit more than you're willing to lose. So basically what I was told was someone went through and reported my videos as scams, and because of that, the YouTube algorithm, their computer system that checks that, flagged the video, gave me strikes, and ultimately the system deleted the channel based off what it was told. And when I chatted in, I was told there was nothing they could do about it, and actually was lied to by a Google representative who said that my channel would come back when the strike expired, which was supposed to be Monday, March 8th. It is currently March 21st, and you can see we're still here. So, unfortunately, we have not made any progress, but Big Dirt, I welcome you to the channel. I hope you enjoy the content. I've been making cryptocurrency videos here for the last, 6 years, and the last, month and a half on this channel. So I am hoping to continue to build this channel up back to where the other one was and continue to help as many people as possible with cryptocurrency. But here we are. So I am still working with one of my managers on Discord to try and get in contact with Google for a final attempt to get the old channel back, but we'll have to wait and see. So that's kind of what's been going on with that. But Mock said, is it good to mine from Hivon Pool? I currently am mining to Hivon right now. I did a video on this a few days ago, and I am really enjoying mining to it so far. I have not received a payment yet, but I am about 80% to pay out here. Let's see. Yep, I'm about 89% to the payout. So hopefully by tomorrow night, I should have a payout, and I've just been waiting for this payout to come through, and then I will be doing a detailed video on why I switched and my thoughts on Hivon after, about a week of mining on it. So I will be doing a more in-depth video pre-recorded on the channel later this week on Hivon Pool. So make sure you're subscribed for that. But let's see here. So Scott answered that question there about YouTube. But yeah, no problem not being specific. I just got a little confused because we were talking about the account banning on the faucet collectors and stuff like that. But Big Dirt said, so do I like Dogecoin? I do. I think Dogecoin has a lot of potential, and I personally think from what I know about cryptocurrency, what I've seen in crypto over the years I've been in it, I think Dogecoin has a much, much higher potential of becoming the cryptocurrency of the future because of how it's set up. And a lot of people don't agree with that because, it's an infinite supply. There's no cap. But I think that is perfect for it having a real use case, meaning that people aren't going to want to hold it, whereas with Bitcoin, we're already seeing this now. You don't want to move your Bitcoin. You don't want to sell it because, there's only going to be 21 million. And if you have even part of that, it's just going to keep going up in value. It's like gold. There's only a certain amount of gold in the world, so the more you have, eventually there's going to be no more left, and people won't be able to get it. Whereas with Dogecoin, I think it can go up, 10 cents, I think for sure. 50 cents, I would say is possible, and I would say the same thing about $1 Dogecoin. I don't think it's sustainable, but I think it's definitely possible. And that could, take a lot of time, and I think it's going to take a lot more people adopting Dogecoin, such as, like Elon Musk and Tesla. They're accepting Bitcoin for payments for their cars now. If they start accepting Dogecoin, I think that'll be a really big help. So that's kind of my thoughts on Dogecoin, and I think it has a lot of potential. but didn't see the video, you may have missed it on Hivon. Yeah, so it was, let's see here, if we go to YouTube and we look up Bitcoin tips, we no longer pop up right away, so filter, channel, Bitcoin tips, videos. It is this one here, why I stopped using NiceHash, Hivon, HiveOS pool. So I will go ahead and drop this link again in the chat here. This was just a brief video about why I moved from NiceHash to Hivon, and so far I'm liking it. So you kind of get like a little bit of a sneak preview of the video later this week. But yeah, I've really liked it so far. It works really well, especially if you're mining from HiveOS. I have no complaints so far, but I'll be doing a more detailed video, of course, later this week. But Scott said, is this something that you want to do forever or retire from this? Weird question. You know, I think this is something that I would like to continue doing for a while, because, I mean, I think cryptocurrency is definitely going to play a big part in the future. And, you know, I was really upset, you know, I obviously really disappointed when I lost the original Bitcoin Tips YouTube channel, you know, last month. But I didn't want to just give up. Because, you know, I've, you know, met some really cool people. One of my really good friends I met back when, you know, the original Bitcoin Tips channel was maybe a few hundred subscribers. It was back when I first found EOBot. And I still talk to him, you know, at least once or twice a week now about cryptocurrency. So I think that cryptocurrency, as long as it's, you know, around, I'll probably still be doing videos on it and stuff like that, because I like doing videos and editing and stuff like that. And I just hope that, you know, my personal goal, I would say, is to have this Bitcoin Tips YouTube channel back to where the other one was by the end of 2021. It's a big goal, but I think it's possible, you know, with the right amount of work put into it and the right amount of, you know, support from the community. I think it's definitely possible to grow back, you know, 20,000 subscribers within the next 9 to 10 months. I think it's possible. But, so, yeah, I think that's something that could be possible. But, Ken Sean said, thank you for joining live. Join us on Discord and share and subscribe. Yes, thanks, Ken Sean. I appreciate it. I know you're in the Discord server, so it's nice to see you popping in here and hanging out with us. But, yeah, I recommend joining the Discord. I try and keep that area up to date, and I will be making some changes to hopefully make the Discord server a little bit better here in the future. I've been talking with one of the managers over there to hopefully come up with some new ideas to get some more activity going on over there. And it's a great place where if anything happens on YouTube again, I will definitely be updating over there first. As well as I did create a Telegram group, although not much goes on in there, but that should be in the description as well, I believe. But definitely a cool community. We do have a lot of people over there, you know, over 2,000 people. So you can see here that we got like the new videos, general, you know, all of these areas here. Links and promotion seems to be popular, but I'll be changing this channel around a little bit to hopefully get some more participation in the other channels. But yeah, so definitely check that out as well. But Mark, cool. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I hope you enjoyed the video, and then like I said, I'll be doing one later this week. So, and hello to Kay Perel. Good to have you here. Glad you were able to join. Looks like we've got 8 people right now, so this is already, you know, one of the more successful streams I've had. I like getting to talk with some of you guys and answer some questions. So if you guys have any questions, again, leave them in the chat. I'm happy to answer them. But yeah, I mean, it's fun, you know, getting to talk with you and see what else you guys are interested in. Because, you know, just making some videos off of what is popular works for some people, but doesn't get some of the other questions answered out there that, you know, might be obvious to you, but isn't obvious to someone like me, maybe. But, yeah, so, you know, pretty much just testing out some new sites, playing around with that new roller coin, or at least new to me. So I'll be, like I said, releasing a video on that tomorrow. And then my friend sent me a video, or I'm sorry, a link to another cloud mining site game. So I'll be playing with that one and probably do a video on it later this week as well. So definitely definitely fun. But yeah, I mean, again, if there's anything else you guys wanted to talk about, let me know. I'm happy to try and answer all your questions. And um, yeah, so as of right now, I don't really have too much else planned, but we'll just kind of hang out here for a little bit and see if anybody else has any questions. What we can do here is, whoops, that popped up on the other screen there. Let's see, we can get some music going here. Let's see, I have a mix here for streams, so alright, let's see if we can get this playing, just so it's not so quiet here. There we go. That should be pretty good, I think. Hopefully that's not too loud, but there we go. So, get some music going. But again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'd be happy to answer them. Scott said, I wish I bought Bitcoin at 30,000. Yeah, that, you know, I think we all do. I don't think anybody's looking at Bitcoin right now saying, man, I'm glad I didn't buy it at 30,000. But I remember, you know, I talked to someone, you know, back in, maybe it was before Christmas last year, in December. If not, it was like very early this year. It was right when Bitcoin had hit 20,000, 21,000, when it hit its all-time high. And I talked to this guy, and he was like, hey, I want to buy Bitcoin. I'm like, wow, I mean, if Bitcoin hits its all-time high and you're like, I want to buy it now. I was like, all right, I mean, I'll give you my opinion, my thoughts, see what you want to do. And he came and he was ready to put, you know, $20,000, one whole Bitcoin is what he wanted. And I talked to him about different cryptocurrency. I said, hey, like, you know, my best advice would be get some Bitcoin, get some other coins, Litecoin, Ethereum, whatever you want. Just, I would get a few others, because if you truly think Bitcoin's going to go up, so is everything else. So that was my advice. He ended up getting half a Bitcoin, some Litecoin, and some Ethereum. And last I heard, he had pulled out the original 20,000 and still had quite a bit in there. So definitely, I think we all wish we bought some Bitcoin then, but you know, going off of that, Scott, I wish I had bought Bitcoin, you know, right back when it was, when I first started back in 2015 here, when it was, I think, right around $400. So, let's see, it was early 2015. So, yeah, it was like January-ish of 2015. So, $208, there you go. That would have been what I would have wanted to get it at. And, I mean, even then, you could have bought it back in March of this year when the whole coronavirus was first starting and everything in the financial world, you know, fell off by quite a bit. You could have had some Bitcoin for right around $3,000, I believe, which, you know, it's not anything like 200, but you know, still a lot better than, you know, paying 30,000 for it. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, if you think Bitcoin's still going to go up, if you know, you might not be able to get as much or as many, but it's still probably a good investment. But again, I see we have 7 people here, so welcome to anybody who's new and who just joined. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the live chat. I'd be happy to try and answer them. And if there's anything else you want to talk about in crypto, my opinions on anything, all of that, I can definitely try and get that answered for you. But yeah, Bubbles, I can do a video this week on Faucet Collector. To see if we can kind of get some more information on that, because I realized that I haven't done one since the new channel. So I can definitely work on that this week and do a video, you know, sometime this week, because I want to try and get back on the daily video upload schedule. So hopefully I will be able to do one, you know, Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday this week. So should definitely be coming, but I can definitely get that done. So Moke says, do you believe that ETH might go up and over the new course the creators are going to do? I guess I'm a little confused with your question there, up and over the new course. I know there's a lot of changes coming to Ethereum with the EIP 1559, and there are miners that are, EIP 3360 something, but trying to change that. And I think Ethereum... Oh, okay, I just reread your question. Do you think it will go up? I think it probably will. Because the way that they're making the new... the way they're making the new, ETH 2.0, updates, all of that, is it's going to be a POS coin, meaning that if you want to earn Ethereum, you're going to have to buy it. And you're going to have to set up a node, which sucks because, right now, if you have a gaming computer, you might be running a 1080 or a 2080, or if you're lucky, you might even have a 30 series card, which, you go to bed at night, you can switch on NiceHash Miner or, dual boot Hive OS and mine in your sleep and get some Ethereum. But now, I believe you're going to have at least one or more Ethereum. So if you don't have almost $1,800 sitting around, you can't earn Ethereum. But for the people that do and want to continue, I think it's definitely something that will make Ethereum go up in time, because I think a lot of people are expecting Ethereum to go down, and I think it's going to be a lot of miners who are selling their Ethereum out of spite because of the changes, and I think that's probably a mistake, because Ethereum is a huge cryptocurrency. Obviously, it's number 2. They have a huge market cap. Now, I'm not saying that it's impossible for it to go down, but it's something that would take a lot, I think. So you can see it's got a let's see, this is 100,000 million, so 204 billion market cap. That's a pretty big market cap there. So I think it's going to do the opposite of what a lot of people are thinking and go down, but I could be wrong. I also think that some of the miners, I think, are a little overreacting to it, because with EIP 1559, yes, it will ruin a lot of the profits in mining. It will be about, I think, 30 to 50% lower, which, yes, I'm mining Ethereum, and I'm mining on Hive on Pool. I don't want to see my, earnings go from where they are now down 50%. That would suck. But if it did happen like that, I would still be profitable. And I'm mining with older generation cards, 580s, 1060, 1660s. Those are older generations. So anybody who's mining with like 3060s, 3060 Ti's, 3070, 80, or 90s, they're going to be just fine. Yeah, you're not going to be rolling in as much money as you are right now, which does suck, but it's still going to be profitable. So, and I think that's a lot of things that people aren't really thinking about, but of course you don't want to lose your income. So I personally would like to see EIP 1555 not happen, but I don't really have a say. So even the more influential miners like Son of a Tech, Bitsby Trippin', Red Panda Mining, those people on YouTube have, almost 100,000 subscribers. Son of a Tech just passed 90,000 today, or yesterday, I believe. So, they were on calls with the Ethereum developers and still had no say. So, I definitely don't. But hopefully that kind of answered your question there a little bit. But Big Dirt here said, I would like to see a video on Ninja Faucet. Yeah, I can definitely get that done. Again, I realized that I haven't had a new video on Ninja Faucet since the new channel. So... because I had a number of them on the old channel, but yeah, I can definitely get another video on Ninja Faucet done, so we can kind of talk about that. Again, that'll probably be sometime this week. I mean, it's definitely nice to hear what you guys want to see in some videos, so if there's any sites or anything like that you want to see videos on, definitely let me know. Again, in the Discord, there is a channel here, Video Suggestions. It looks like it needs to be cleaned out a little bit, but I do try and take all of the suggestions from here to make videos on them. So again, like I said, Discord is a great place. I usually have Discord open almost every day. So if you want to suggest videos and it's not in a stream, or if you have a question or something, You can put it in here to get answered on a stream like this, or we have some support channels, suggestions for Discord. If you want to get into contact with me or a manager on Discord for reporting someone or, questions, stuff like that, you just come here and open the ticket with the ticket tool, and we'll get that and can try and respond to you. So Discord's a great place if you want to join over here and, help out, with suggestions and stuff like that. But definitely cool. But Mark says, what would the highest price on Dogecoin in prediction? The highest price, I think, is something that, you have to take with a grain of salt, because, a lot of people would have said that 20,000 was the highest that Bitcoin could go, and, look where we're at right now. I think, for 2021, I would say probably the highest Dogecoin price that we'll realistically see is, 50 cents. Even then, I don't think it's probably going to get that high in the future, but in the near future. It could, obviously, in the far out future, but I would say, within the next month, 10 cents I think is definitely doable. But what we're going to need to see, I think, if Dogecoin is going to be, 50 cents, $1, I mean, you see videos on YouTube saying $10, $50 a coin. That's all possible. I fully believe that is all possible. But, for a $10 Dogecoin, you're going to see $1 million Bitcoin. Because right now the Bitcoin market cap is over $1 trillion. $1.06 trillion. So if Dogecoin, let's see, where's Doge here? If Dogecoin has a $7 billion, right? Yeah, $7 billion market cap, because there's, this many coins out there times 5 cents. If Dogecoin was to go to $1, it's going to have a $128 billion market cap, which is possible. We have coins over that. That would put it in third place, though. So I don't think you're going to see Dogecoin jumping, 15 places on the coin market cap to get to third place. You're going to see Dogecoin, maybe 10th or 9th place, and you're going to see, $500,000 Bitcoin, $100,000 Ethereum. Litecoin, maybe $10,000 to $15,000. You're going to see these other coins that are more popular a lot more expensive. So it's all in where the money is in crypto. If Bitcoin keeps going up like it is, I think it's definitely possible to see a 10-cent Dogecoin. If Bitcoin, starts dropping down, I think Dogecoin will too. You can see, even just on the short day, 3.71% down. You switch over to, Bitcoin, we're 2.1% down. They're not going to follow each other exactly, but, one goes down, so does the other. And that's kind of how it works in crypto with Bitcoin. Whatever Bitcoin's doing, the majority of the market is going to do. And you can see there are some other coins out here, Uni, Pro, Sol, KSM, VET, Luna. Those are all, up a little bit, but the majority of this is red, as you can see. So that's kind of what I think. And like I said, I believe Dogecoin has a better use case than Bitcoin for everyday purchases. You're not going to go out and buy a Bitcoin and then slowly over the course of the next couple months spend it at the grocery store. But, you might get part of your paycheck in Dogecoin, which you could then use to buy groceries at the grocery store. Bitcoin is, the gold, to whereas, like, the US dollar is Dogecoin. So that's kind of, or, whatever stable currency you use, is the yen, pound, the peso, stuff like that. So it's whatever main currency you use, your fiat. I think that is closer to Dogecoin than it is to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is closer to gold than it is to being like a dollar or a yen or something like that. So that's kind of my thoughts on it, but other people think differently. And then of course, like, if you're looking at silver, silver could be Ethereum, could be Litecoin, it's whatever you think the second most valuable cryptocurrency is, whether you're going off market cap or supply or whatever. But that's kind of my thought, and I personally, I am holding some Dogecoin. I think it will eventually go up. I did get my Dogecoin for free from faucets, so, when it went up to a penny, I remember I was talking to my friend that I mentioned earlier that I met through the original Bitcoin tips, and, there was one night I logged in and I had, $1,000 in Dogecoin, and I was like, oh my goodness, who would have thought that Dogecoin would have been worth this much? I should sell it. And I remember that night we were talking, I should just sell this, take that $1,000 and purchase some GPUs for mining. Well, I'm really glad I didn't sell it because, now it's worth so much more because it went up in value so much. So, just holding on to some things really does pay off over time. So it's, and I've had that Dogecoin for probably 2 or 3 years now, just collecting it from different faucets. So that's why I think faucets are a really good way of getting cryptocurrency. Whether you go on and claim once a day, you claim all the time when you're on the computer, or you get something like the faucet bot. But definitely it's up to everybody. It's what you want to do, what you think is valuable for your time. But I personally will tell anybody, regardless of how much crypto you have, use a faucet. I still use a faucet every day. So that's my personal opinion on them. But yeah, well, it looks like the chat's kind of slowed down a little bit here. We've got 5 people left, so I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. I've recognized a few names. We got some new names here as well, so I'm glad to see everybody. Again, since for the 5 of you who are left, if you guys would leave in the chat, what is your ideal time for a live stream? What time would you prefer to see a live stream? Day and time. What day of the week and what time of day? So I can kind of, work around your guys' schedule a little bit too and try and, come up with the best of both worlds to get as many people here, because I want to help out as many people as possible, as well as get to know as many people on the channel as possible. So let me know what you guys would like to see, what day and time. But looks like we jumped up to 6, so welcome to the new person who is here. I appreciate you stopping by. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the live chat, and I will be happy to try and answer your questions. But yeah, definitely had some good questions tonight. We were pretty active right out of the gate here, so that was really nice to see. I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out, asking some good questions. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions.
More carrots. Don't tear it. More carrots. Where's Garrett? Here I come from the west side. The left side.
Yeah, I definitely get that. Moak said I have full-time jobs, so I'll join when I can. Yeah, I definitely get that. I usually do my streams a little bit later at night, at least where I am. And I know people are joining from, all over the world, so that could be, morning time where you are. So, but, yeah, I just was interested to see, because I know last week I had some suggestions to try and do a live stream on the weekend to see, so I might try and do one next weekend, early morning. But I think what I'll do is definitely do another one Thursday night, because that seemed to work pretty well the other night, as well as, spreading the word about the live stream, getting new people in. I did post a tweet on my Twitter to try and get some new people in. Looks like we may have gotten a few people from there. It looks like that tweet's been seen by 34 people, which is cool. But, yeah, and then I posted something in the Discord to let everybody know that there's a live stream. So, definitely cool, but I appreciate everybody coming and joining. Again, if you guys have any questions, I'll probably stay on for a little bit longer, but if that's all the questions for tonight, probably hang out for a few more minutes and see if anything else comes through. But I appreciate everybody for taking some time out of their day and showing up and hanging out. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything else come in here, so again, if you guys have any last minute questions, go ahead and throw them in real quick, but I do want to say thank you to the 5 of you who are left. I appreciate you being here throughout the stream tonight. Looks like we had, right about 50 minutes, so definitely cool. We had, about an hour and a half on Thursdays, so just usually however active the chat is here is, how long the streams go for, but again, I appreciate you guys being here, and again, any last minute questions, if you want to throw them in there, but other than that, I'm probably going to wrap it up here in the next, minute or two, but definitely a fun time, and if you guys are interested, make sure you're subscribed. I'll definitely be doing another stream like this later in the week, as well as a stream on my mining stats, and of course, daily uploads. So, I will definitely get to work on the videos that we talked about today, the Ninja Faucet as well as the Faucet Collector. And I see, Moke here, you said, what is your best Bitcoin faucet? I would say the one that I earn the most from is going to be free Bitcoin. And I know that's, kind of the basic answer, free Bitcoin, always the best, faucet, the oldest faucet, but they offer so many ways to earn cryptocurrency, and that's what I really like about it. So, let me see here. I know you've put in a few other chats. I have to, if you can, link in Discord. You want me to put the link to this faucet in Discord, or do you want in the chat, or are you looking for the Discord chat, or the Discord link? But let me know there, because, yeah, I mean, I can stay on here for a little while longer. I don't have to get going now if you've got some other questions, but free Bitcoin, I've done some number of videos on. You pretty much just come on, click roll, and you win your Bitcoin. You have a chance every hour to win up to $200. Have I ever won 200? No. But I have won this level one time, which is nice, but I can go ahead and I'll throw my link here in the chat on YouTube, as well as I can in the Discord link. I can also put the Discord link in here as well. Let's see, paste that in if you are interested in joining, and I'll throw my referral link here in the links and promotions in Discord if you missed it in that chat. So definitely recommend this site. It is great. They have so many different ways to earn cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin. It is all Bitcoin on this faucet right now. You can win a car. You can get some interest on your Bitcoin that's on the site. There is some dice games and betting, which I'm not going to show because that was, part of the reason, some people, the YouTube thing said is that they don't like those screens because gambling or whatnot, but I'm going to just go ahead and stay off of those. But this is my favorite faucet. I use this one every day, and I really, really recommend this. If anybody came to me and said, hey, I want to get into Bitcoin, I want to earn some for free, what's a good faucet? This is the one I'm going to send them because, it offers a great reward, very trusted, there's no ads, they earn all of their money from their games and investments on the site, but you don't need to invest anything on here to start winning, which is really cool. But George, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. But so what do you think about the fun token? I have mixed feelings about it. If you're not familiar with what the fun token is, Free Bitcoin now has a membership program where you can become a member by owning and holding some of the Funfair token. It allows you to get some extra, bonuses playing the different games and stuff like that. I personally do not have any. I think it's really expensive for not that many gains, if that makes sense. To purchase 2,500, it's what, 30, it's 3 cents a coin. So 0.03, 66 Satoshis. So with where I am right now, if I go to buy and sell, I can't even buy 5,000 of them. So that's, not that good. And I don't get a boost on the interest. I get the Wheel of Fortune spins, and I get point 4 back. So I haven't done a ton of research on it. When it first came out, I did read about it and the idea behind it, but you know, to me, it seems really, really expensive if you know, wanted to get a real good bonus. And even then, you have to hold it for a while to get, some of these. And I mean, 25% daily interest, I mean, that would be a great investment. If even starting at 17.5%, if you were holding, 100 Bitcoin on here, that would be an incredible amount of Bitcoin that you would earn every day. If you had, if you're holding 10 Bitcoin on a faucet, you probably have enough money to, buy 500,000 of these. But, that's kind of how it goes in crypto overall, is the more you have, the more beneficial it is. Personally, I like the daily interest that they offer, but I don't really like holding my crypto on a site that is controlled by someone else. Because if something was to happen to free Bitcoin and I was holding, say I was holding $100 on there and they got hacked, I could potentially lose that. Whereas if it's in my wallet and they get hacked, I'm safe. Of course, that brings up the risk of if my wallet gets hacked, then of course I lose it. But, assuming you know your own system, what you're doing on it, you probably aren't, downloading a bunch of, sketchy torrents and stuff like that on the computer that's holding your crypto. If you are, I would consider moving your crypto or getting another computer to download torrents on. But, that's, personal opinion. So I don't usually hold more. I have it set to do the weekly withdrawal. So if I have over 30,000 Satoshis, it will go ahead and send it to my wallet. Automatically, I get an email about it. And it says, hey, we deposited to your wallet. It's off our site. And I say thank you. That's my opinion, but the interest is nice. I did earn some from it a while back, but since then I would just prefer to have it in my wallet. So the fun token, I think, like I said, if you have a lot of extra crypto that you're willing to risk, because again, you are buying another coin. Yes, it's up right now, but it could go back down. So you could lose some money by, moving it over into this coin. And if it goes down, are the benefits you're getting from holding it really worth it? So, again, it's all personal preference, but at this time, I don't have any, and I do not plan to get any. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. But, yeah, so, again, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the chat. But, yeah, this is my favorite faucet as of now. I have yet to find something that's, paid as well as this one, and offered as many different ways to earn Bitcoin as this one. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to let me know. But other than that, we'll probably just hang out here for a little bit longer and see what's going on with the chat. Alright, well, it looks like that was all of the questions we had for tonight. So, again, I do appreciate you guys being here, and I appreciate the support here on the channel. So, make sure you're subscribed, and I will be getting back on the daily upload schedule this week, starting tomorrow morning, with a video about roller coins, so make sure you're tuned in for that. But if you have any other questions last minute or after the stream has ended, make sure you join the Discord and check it out here at the, help if I could find it, AMA Questions channel. And I will make sure to get these answered. I am most likely going to be doing another stream like this one on Thursday evening. So make sure you are around if you are available and want to, tune in, get some questions answered, and maybe, have a little bit more people in the stream. Last stream we had 8 people. This time we maxed out, I think, at 10 or 11, so that was definitely cool. And we had a lot of good questions asked today, so thanks for coming, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye.